Hey guys, this is SoundFX09 here, back on Combat Arms for the first time in a while since my last gameplay. So, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a gun review, and this time I'm going to do the M107CQ SE Ghillie, which I received from a Kalika case about a couple of months ago. I wanted to save this for later, but I'm really tempted to open it up and actually get some good gameplay out of this weapon. It has been one of my most anticipated weapons I wanted to get out of a case and review. So, have it for 30 days, see what this baby's gonna give me. So, hey guys, this is SoundFX09 here, doing a gun review here on the M107CQ SE Ghillie, which I received from a Kalika case about a couple of months ago, and I really didn't want to open it until now. And I want to say this is already one of my favorite sniper rifles in the game. I really like the fact that despite it being kind of a heavy gun, you don't want to run around with it. It almost always will guarantee a one-shot kill, like right here. If your aim is true, you're going to hit the target, and it's always going to be a one-shot KO. The accuracy is pretty good. You can hit people as long as you are aiming right at them, and as long as you're not moving around. Because if you're moving around, your accuracy kind of decreases. So you sometimes want to stay still and be behind cover. But enough talk with me about this gun. Let's go into the actual stats of the gun. For the power, it is a one-shot kill to the front and a one-shot kill to the back. It is absolutely devastating at long ranges and close ranges. You will kill almost anyone if you're aiming right at them. Which kind of is a little hard since you don't have a cursor when you're in sniper mode, but it's still satisfying when you actually no-scope someone to death with this weapon. It will always do a one-shot kill unless it's maybe the legs or foot. Like there, that guy just tanked it. Right there. It is tankable, but it's on rare occasions. This gun is just powerful and overwhelming. Now, onto the accuracy of the gun. This makes the gun a little different than its M107CQ SE variant, which is the NX standard variant. It has 93 points in accuracy according to the stats, which means they think it's slightly more accurate than the M107CQ SE. Personally, I don't see a difference between the two. It's more like you have to, as long as your aim is true, you'll hit them, and as long as you aren't waving all over the place, you're gonna be fine. I mean, you just have to be directly hitting people and all that. And it was all kind of like that. You gotta, there's ways you can miss, maybe Kill Creek here if you're trying to hit people from halfway across the map, and blah blah blah. And yeah, more like that. Okay, so the first game ended way too soon than I expected. I was 6-0 actually. I didn't die once, but then again I joined in the middle of the match, so I'm gonna get to another map here. We'll be playing here at Oil Rig now, as this game started off a bit slow, but then it got a little more productive as time went on. So, back to the gun review. So the gun's pretty accurate, but I wouldn't say it's more accurate than the SE. I just don't see a major difference between the two. They're both equally similar in terms of stats. The slight differences I just can't feel. So, continuing on, we move on to the portability. According to the stats, it says it has the same portability as the M107CQ SE with 32, which is quite heavy for a sniper rifle. I think it is one of the heaviest weapons in the game. I would say maybe it would be around where the M32 or the M134 minigun, those cheap specs, but I mean, for a gun, it's not recommended that you run around with this thing. I would rather pull out an assault rifle or my knife if I'm playing sniper only. Just don't walk around with it. You're gonna be kind of an easy picking if you're walking around with this thing, unless you can no scope like that. And yeah, just don't run around with much. I would prefer having the assault rifle out or pull out your knife when you're going to go long distances with this weapon. So next comes the rate of fire, which is very slow. It takes forever firing a second shot. So don't be surprised if you're suddenly overwhelmed by an enemy because you can't fire again. I would recommend when you fire, if you miss, you have to quickly hit the Q button to switch back to your previous weapon. If it's a pistol or a assault rifle, just use it against the guy. Because you can see here I completely missed that guy and I just had no chance. So yeah, if you miss shots, just switch to your assault rifle or SMG and you'll probably fare better. On to now, which is the recoil. The recoil of the weapon is pretty high, being a semi-automatic. The recoil literally flies all over the place when you're shooting. So you really have to, if you're scoped in, not spam when you're scoped in, because when you shoot, your gun is going to go all the way up and come very slowly back down. So I would recommend when you fire, realign yourself, face your target again, and then fire. Or just unscope out and then scope back in and then look for your target again. Because if you just keep shooting, you're not going to hit the target and you'll just end up dying. So don't try that tactic. The stats say it is 66, which is awfully high. I think that's higher than all the assault rifles. I'm not too sure. But with the M107CQ SE Ghillie, you want to always make sure that the first shot you fire is going to kill the person you're firing at. Because concerning the fact of recoil, the rate of fire, it takes forever firing back at someone. So you have to not spam shoot with this gun. No scoping, you have to hit on the first shot, otherwise you could be likely getting screwed in most situations. As long as you're sniping, just don't repeatedly fire. Just wait a bit, look for another target, shoot again. It's really a weapon you just need to take your time with. This is for the patient sniper, not for the spammable snipers like those who use the SR25 or the MSG90. It's not for those. So keep that in mind. So I guess now we move on to modifications. Scope, it already comes with one. As you can see here, it is a double scope, which means you have two different zoom positions. The regular L96 and a scope, which I think is pretty good for those medium and long range situations, but mostly recommended for medium ranges. And then the second scope, which basically gets you even farther and allows you to see who you're shooting at. Though it won't guarantee that that second zoom is going to allow you to hit the enemy across the map. It's really recommended you use that second scope if you're firing from far away. So keep that in mind. Suppressors, I think you can attach the suppressor to one. I'm not too sure. But I would not recommend one, mainly because despite it being a very, very noisy gun, I still think the fact that minus 10% damage with the suppressor is not a good thing. Don't put a suppressor on unless you really want a silent one hit KO, and I think when you put a suppressor on, it won't guarantee that. So, but it's really your choice whether you want one. It's just my suggestion at this point. As for the extended magazines, really your choice if you want to get that. I would recommend that if you guys are going to do sniper only matches, or if you're going to be firing downfield more. just don't be surprised if an enemy picks up your gun, because a lot of people will tend to use your own gun against you, because most of the noobs will pick up any weapon you drop. They don't care what it is, they just want to kill people with it. But then again, I'm getting off topic here. But extended magazine 1 is okay, but a 2 would make your reload time very slow. And the reload is about the same as the M107CQ SE. I don't really see a difference, but I mean, it's a pretty good reload time. I mean, it's solid. It has the same reload time as, I believe, the DSR-1 Subsonic, which is quite impressive, if you ask me. So, that's it for modifications. So, on to my final words for the M107CQ SE Ghillie. It is a pretty good sniper rifle. I will be honest, I love to play with that thing. Yeah, I really regret the fact that I only have it for 30 days and I played it for 10 and it's really good. If you get this out of the mystery end cases, you should feel really lucky, because this is a pretty rare sniper rifle to get. If you like this sniper rifle though and you get it, I would suggest buying the M107CQ SE Standard, the NX Standard one, for perm, because despite not having the 93 accuracy, blah blah blah, it's still far usable than the other CQS. Is still far usable than the Ghillie, and you don't have to constantly get the renewal kits to get it. So, but overall, it's a really good sniper rifle. If you're really used to being a patient sniper and being very good with your aim, this is the right sniper rifle for you. If you're not running around a lot, then this is also the right sniper rifle for you. So, I would recommend it to those who like to stand still and those who are very patient. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. I will try and do more Combat Honors videos, but quite unlikely. And I believe my final score was 16 and 11, I believe. I can't remember. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.